Hey.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Yep. So, that's what I want. Nope.
Sorry, I'm just putting myself 10-7 so no one disturbs.
It's okay. That's what I want. Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful time of day. So anyway, I am not usually around on Fridays, and apparently, a lot went on Friday. I have many missed calls from Edgar, because, you know, only missed calls show up from Edgar at this point. Oh my god. Anyway, so he wants to send a cleanup crew over to Sanguine. And which, okay, sure, right? I initially, when I heard this, I said, okay, I have a plan for this, and I drew a picture of an island, and then I drew a picture of that island in a dumpster, because that was the best thing I could think of for how to clean up that island.
Can't be cleaned up. It's got radioactive material waste on it. Unless you have another place to put that radioactive material waste, it's gone.
Right. So, he didn't take that, as an answer. So basically what we need to figure out is how radioactive it is, where the radioactivity is.
I have all those answers. So okay, so I went over there and did a government assessment of the entire island where I took samples, I tested all of it. Like it's not safe for people to be over there. Period. Like you saw what happened to Reggie.
Yes. God damn it. Okay, I would love to see those answers because I currently have samples still up at Nexus that I need to run tests on, but I want to God, my head, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I want to compare them to the samples that you have to make sure.
Currently, my samples are in a lead line case, and also it's currently sat with the government on what to do with the information going forward.
Right. So this is the problem, right? Is that it's with the government. We're proposing this to the government. And so if we can get data being shared, right, across sources, I think it'll be easier.
I mean, I can talk to them, but the reality is that it stopped dead there because they got into a bit of issues with because the island was on before and they needed information. Basically, it came to a standstill due to not having an understanding of the island with the previous owner.
Okay. So do you know what caused the radiation? Like, was there a container that leaked?
Yes,
or...
it was two.
Okay. Sorry, there was two?
Yeah, there's two places in which it's highly radioactive over there, and there's two sets of leakage.
Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse. No, why? Okay, that's not great. And so if that's the case, a cleanup crew does need to go over there to stop that leakage and contain it.
It's contained.
Oh, it is contained.
Yeah, it's contained to two areas. It's contained. It's just the thing is that the cleanup crew won't be able to do anything. Like, this is the reality, is that you would need excavators to go and get rid of that radioactive waste, and you cannot get those sort of equipment over there. It's not going to be a case of you can shovel it. It's a case of you would need, like, the entire villa is rubble.
Okay.
It's not, yeah. You would, yeah.
So okay. You don't think that we can get okay, so is there still a risk of the contamination coming over to this island though because of the mushrooms?
I think it's already contaminated.
Yes, but it is a risk of continued contamination. Because that's what currently is the worry, and also Tessa's current worry.
I can't say for sure in that one. Because the thing is that, like, the entire island isn't completely radioactive. That's the thing.
Right,
but
right.
the two places are highly radioactive, and I don't know. I don't even know if it still will be radioactive. Basically, once we got over there and taken those samples, we sacked the island off and said to leave it.
Okay.
That's basically what we were told.
And I know the one it's the villa. The second, I'm not too sure of. So there's a new business that is being created for the cleanup of Sanguine that is being proposed.
Okay.
If your samples are locked up and the samples that Nexus has are inadmissibles, I don't see how like we'll have to go over and collect additional samples through with government
samples
approval.
Are available. They're just available to PD. That's
right.
They're available to. Yeah.
Right. So and it's just the cross-sharing of information that's causing
the issue you have is that the government doesn't want people going over there at all. They don't even want us to go over there. That's the issue that you'll have to get through the government, is like, why do you need to go, and why is it important, and what is the benefit of even doing any of it?
Okay. I mean, my major concern is just that if what's over there is contaminating over here and affecting people's health.
They want to do a cleanup crew, so what else happened after that then?
They're talking to Tessa and Bison, I believe. And that's all we're supposed to talk to, but obviously I wanted to talk to you because you were there. So, and you're more informed on it.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I gave my findings over to PD, then we were told not to go back there. And that was kind of the be all and end all from the government.
Right.
Like we found our officers that were down. They just, yeah. Reality is that it's still treason to go over there. So you have to get approved by the government. And right now, if the government is barely approving officers, I don't see them letting anyone else do it. You know what I mean? Because like we're their
Right.
in this city, we're their little soldiers.
Right.
What did Max have anything to say about it?
So Bunny is helping with this because she's good at writing business proposals. And working with the mayor's office. But she sent Edgar to talk to Max because she thought it'd be a good idea because, you know, Bard, charismatic, failed to prep him, and I think he ran out of spell slots. So he fucking fumbled it. And as soon as they heard that, which we had not been telling people, and Edgar is so baby to the city, as soon as they heard that Nexus had samples, they're just like, what, how? And
yeah, how
yes,
why does
I know.
Edgar know?
Yeah, I know. That's the biggest, like, ugh.
How do people know? I thought like literally the only people that, well, okay, never mind. I just remembered who went with them.
Yep, exactly.
Right.
Yep.
If Nixon goes down over this, they voted themselves to blame.
Yep.
Literally only themselves.
Yep.
Well, that's one way to put us into the ground and never let us see light of day again. Good job, guys.
I've had many problems with Edgar.
The issue is that means that somebody who went over there with them spoke, opened their mouth. And the issue is that now it's like that.
Well, okay, so what we're saying is we're not disclosing like where we got them from, etc., blah blah blah. They're for our own internal research.
But it's treason to even have the samples.
How is it treason to have the samples?
Because nobody should have been over there to get the samples. The only person who was cleared to take samples was myself. And I explained this to Michael the first time, that literally those samples shouldn't exist. And then the thing is that's what I said to him. I was like, those samples, as far as you're concerned, do not exist.
I'm super glad that was relayed.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, yep. Because the reality is the only people who've been cleared to go to that island is PD. So either you've got someone in PD giving over samples to you guys.
Right.
Or you guys have gone, or someone's gone over for you, which is treason. So like this is why I said to Michael that you do not like say that you ever had those samples. I actually told him to cover his own tracks to probably get rid of them.
Oh my god.
I feel like it needs to be said because no one is saying it. Um, I don't know what's going through Michael's head, but he needs to, for somebody who is so emotionally shut down and doesn't trust anyone, he seems to tell everyone, he seems to tell a lot of people everything.
He seems to forget to cover his tracks.
At all.
If things need to not be said.
Same for Reggie, man. Reggie's supposed to be the one looking out for this.
He has not been around.
Right, so this fucks me as well because I'm the only one who could take samples and I haven't given any, and then this is going to come back to Sus Jenny again. I'm so mad right now.
I have just been trying to keep shit together. I've been the only one that's around. I can't remember what I said when I had a fever. Yes. No, because I don't think I want to help remembering.
You know what's going to happen now, don't you? I'm going to be suspect number one because it's Michael Simone again.
That's why you weren't informed about the sanguine aisle.
But I was.
Well, fuck, Jenny, do you want me to tell you stuff or not?
Well, the issue is that I asked for one thing from Michael and it hasn't happened. Which was to keep it to himself that he had the samples. And then to not admit to anyone that he'd been there and to keep it quiet and to just let the samples go. The issue is that everyone that went there, there's too many mouths to keep quiet.
Well, here's the thing. He didn't tell everybody that. Like, he failed to silence everybody that went.
And that failure doesn't fall back on him, though. It falls back on me.
It doesn't, though. No, it doesn't, though.
Dahlia, I don't think you've been here for the fact that anytime that anything happens in Michael Simone and I'm attached to it, I instantly get put into the microscope and I'm instantly suspect number one. And because I was covered to go do them samples and take those samples, they're going to assume that I either gave them to Michael or I took extra.
I understand that.
I didn't either.
I know that.
I gotta walk over here. Down here. So why is Agner so interested in wanting the island?
I don't know. That's something I keep asking, and I don't get a solid answer to.
I mean, there's literally nothing useful about the island, if that makes sense. Like, the vegetation's fucked. The ground itself is screwed over.
I don't know. He wants to reform the island. I don't know why. My interest in it is to...
Is medical, yeah.
Is medical. Honestly, that's all of Nexus's interest in it, is medical.
Yeah. Look, the reality is that I trust you. And I trust that, like, the intentions are good and things. I'm just... I'm scared about the optics of it all at the moment. Because
I understand.
It's been an issue since day one, as the optics, because it already looks bad enough. Michael, the investor, keeps hiring and firing and giving out medication. Which he's like, I'm an investor, I don't get a final say. And I'm like, yeah, then you shouldn't be touching the produce at all. It's just the optics of things like that I don't think he grasps why it looks weird.
Yeah. Well, it's been mostly Reggie and myself recently, but Reggie's been having issues.
Yeah.
So it's mostly just been me. But we've said, and this is whatever happened beforehand, however the samples were acquired, we should not have the samples conversation never reached my ears.
Yeah. I thought you were there when we had this conversation.
I don't know if I was like there but not there, but that part didn't reach my ears.
Because it was when I was making.
I know
mushrooms.
it was. Yeah, you were making mushrooms, but like at one point, like I had to, think, and I don't know if that's when it was said. Because that part definitely didn't reach my ears.
I don't know. I feel like Michael should have known better. That he was told several times that it was treason to go to that island. So why did he think to come back and talk about the samples would be, smart? Is unbeknownst to me.
I don't know.
The issue is that I don't think it's Michael. The reality is he went over there with several people, some that haven't even been disclosed to me, which means that any of them could have been the reason people know.
No matter what, the worst person to know now knows. And now everybody knows, so we are having to say that where we got the samples from cannot be disclosed. And I literally told Tessa I would rather just toss the samples and not use the data like acquired from these samples, so we could just go get fresh ones, right? Like I don't care that much. Like I would much rather go get sanctioned samples, right? But it's the optics, and that's the bitch of it.
That's the issue, is that those optics has already been soured.
It's been soured, right? So it's just... Jenny, I just want to do science. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I just want to help people, but for some reason I end up in the part of fucking every fucking convoluted scheme that people have.
I just want to make sure people don't die. That's it. If I get handed samples, I'm going to test the samples.
Well, the reality is that's literally... Reality is that you can either say, yeah, you have samples, or you can say, I don't know who, I just got given the samples, and leave it at that and pull yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you want to know where the samples came from, you're going to have to talk to people above me, because I don't have a clue.
Yep. That's what I ended up saying.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but we've got to cover our own backs. You've got to cover your own back first.
Yep.
Because believe me, I don't think any of them are going to cover your back if it all goes to shit.
Nope.
God damn it. You know, I was so excited for Nexus. I was really excited.
I've spent 12 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Like, just working on shit the other day. And I have been working on shit for this proposed,
Tell me about it. I wrote up an entire document for Michael when he first opened up Nexus, breaking down exactly what he needed to do to get all of this legislation and all the people on board and to get Nexus to be a legitimate company. I wrote him an entire document.
I have like a mission board.
Literally, everyone is so excited to help, and everyone has done so much work so far to try and help this company, yet it seems to want to fuck itself.
Look, if we can get past this hurdle, I think it will be okay. And
I don't know if we can get past this hurdle. This one's not a small hurdle.
It's not a small hurdle, but fuck.
That's the issue. Is if this was a small hurdle in which you could cover it up, but this one isn't. This one's going to come back and bite someone in the ass. Because you've got legitimate people at the top there, people like Tessa, who genuinely does their job well and will not take kindly to not having the respect of someone telling her the truth. You have people like Bison, who basically is considered one of the heroes of Sanguine as well.
Yes, I know. Because when they were putting this team together, they asked who the most reputable people were in like PD, like who wouldn't fuck around. And those are the names that came up.
Bison?
Actually, yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. Like, who would care and who would make it legit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Bison said, like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And then Tessa cares because of the environment. She would make it legit. And, you know, everything else has been pretty fucking, thought out, you know?
Damn it. Excited for both Reggie and Michael to wake up and hear all this. Welcome back from vacation, Michael. Here's some tea.
Mm-hmm. God, my head just hurts more now.
Yeah.
And the bitch of it is I still go to the hospital because I'm legitimate and I pay $5,000 for medications I can go make.
Yeah, I had to do the same. Yep. I had to pay $3 grand for bottles that I was transporting.
Oof. Do you 311 when you're transporting the bottles?
No, because I'm usually just the police unit that help.
Okay. I 311 that I was transporting medication in Meowdy, and it was the funniest 311 that I ever sent, I think.
Oh, I read it. I was on the phone to Michael at the time. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go catch up to her and pull her over. And he was like, do it. But unfortunately, I was in a call at the time, so I couldn't break off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to come find you and pull you over and check all your equipment and stuff. Yeah, no, I was on the phone to him and he's like, oh, I think she's in my car. And I'm like, she's speeding. And he's like, she won't be speeding. And I was like, in that car? Yes, you do.
I didn't speed.
Didn't?
No, I didn't speed. Thought about it. I was in that car. I was using it because my other car got repossessed by the state. Mm-hmm. And my other car, I fucking hate driving it. So I've been using his car.
Why did your car get repossessed?
Because Jeffy had debt in excess of like 2 million. Okay. And it was his car, so the state took it back.
Fair enough.
Yep. So yeah, so, and I hate driving my other car. I should get a new one eventually, but so I was driving Meowdy, and which that's just what I'm calling the car now. And I had the autopilot on because I thought it was funny, and I head popped. Do you know what happens when you head pop in an auto driving car?
Yep, it drives off without you.
I regained consciousness. It ran me over.
Yep. It runs you over and carries on driving.
And then it just continues driving.
Yep.
Well,
I love the optics in this city. They can fuck you so quickly.
They can fuck you so hard, so fast. I'm trying to think of any way to you know, shed light differently.
Mm-hmm. I think the issue is again, I'm gonna go back to Michael. I don't think he understands how those optics work, because he wants to think of things very literally and very logically, and I don't think he realizes that just doesn't work in the city, and that the optics are like the fine print of everything. He's got to start thinking of it like that. He's got to start thinking of it of how it looks, not what it is.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll need to talk to Tessa.
Yeah.
And I think if I think that I'll give her a tour of Nexus, and I'll see if she asks about them again. She probably will. I really fucking needed to talk to Reggie, but I don't know. It's just me, and you know, if I was a D&D character, my stats are not in fucking charisma. Regardless, I think the only optic view my head's towards that can possibly help is that whatever internal research we are doing should not affect the going over there.
Yeah.
I think that's the narrative to push, because it's true. Because fuck, I was in the Nexus for 24 hours. Just doing tests. Straight. I left for 5 minutes and got taken hostage. That was impressive.
That's cool.
Yep. That ironically was also Edgar's fault.
This Edgar seems like an issue.
I said that from the very beginning, that he was an issue. And the last time I spoke to Reggie was that if he's too much of an issue, Nexus pulls. Like, the only thing we want is stuff for research, and otherwise we don't have a lot of investment in, you know.
But what is Edgar part of us?
Sorry?
Is Edgar part of next?
No, fuck no.
I'm gonna say.
Fuck no. Edgar just wants to clean up Sanguine. It was his like major push for winning Survivor. So I guess that's why he
Survivor?
Yeah, he did win Survivor. So I guess that's why he wants to do it. Question mark. I don't know, I didn't watch Survivor.
Me neither. Hello? Is it the war? Is it just the war stuff?
Guys, we're below 669.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine. He'll just beat up my car and leave me alone. It's no biggie. Hey, thanks, Bobby. I appreciate you. Bye. Dickhead might be in my car. Just stay in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch Survivor either.
Yeah. Apparently it was, he won by 1 vote. So. Oh, wait. Let me just tell you. So it's Bison that's also involved. And then it's my niece that's also involved.
Who's that?
Rosabelle Breyer. Now, I don't normally, conform to the...
Yeah.
Los Santos, family tree.
I was gonna say hi.
No, Rhodes is on duty. Sorry.
Aw.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a good day.
You too. Carry on, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I usually don't conform to the Los Santos family trees of adopting adults. But,
Me neither.
this was Jeffy's, Jeffy's adopted daughter, so that made it...
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad.
That's fair.
So no, now I'm gonna send her to the super dangerous irradiated island. As well as Bison, who is my blood relative. Smile.
God damn it. Okay, thank you for telling me.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it will all be fine.
Honestly, it probably will be. And if
Yep.
it isn't, I'm just an investor.
Mm-hmm. I am a... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm part of this new company. Fuck.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, I am part of this new company.
What's it called?
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, I'm good. I'm just part of a team. It is called Fellowship Enterprises. I don't think it's been approved yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm just a researcher. Just a researcher. That's me. Just a researcher. Alright, I have to give somebody a reality check now.
Good luck, okay?
Yeah. It'll
Please
be
be
fine.
safe.
It'll be fine. I actually do think it's gonna be fine.
Okay,
Yep.
I believe you.
Yep. Okay.
Hello.
Where are you?
I think I'm about to do a boost.
Okay. Call me after you're done.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, God. It's red! Let us see if the mayor's in. Okay. Oh God. Hello everybody. I'm gonna stretch. Wait, what? Why do I still have this? Huh? Let me move the blub cam, hold on. It's never gonna change. Get fucked. Yep. Oh man. So can we just throw Reed on there to the bus? Like, he already has treason times a million, right? Oh, man. What a horrible week for everybody to be fucking gone. Mystic, thank you. Hello?
Hey, you think you could pick me up?
Yeah, my ping is 326.
Okay, 326. There you go. You got that?
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I got you.
All right, I'll be waiting.
Okay. Sorry, I just realized my Spotify's not up. We're how many away from 669, you guys? Six away. Gonna go really slow here. So maybe we don't head pop. That help? You gave it some time? We gave it a little time to think? Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What are you wearing?
This was like it's like the final boss outfit that I had in mind. It was kind of an impromptu thing. It's nothing. Been wearing it for like probably like 17, 18 hours at this point.
You smell awful.
You know, that's just not a very nice thing to say to somebody.
You smell awful.
Okay, well, thanks. Then why are you sitting so close? Well, first off, we just... There's some of the money.
You don't have to worry about it.
Don't care. There's some of the money for now. I'll probably get the rest maybe today if people wake up to do some deliveries. But yeah, I'll give you the rest. Then this whole reality check thing probably it's probably not great.
Denied.
What?
Denied.
Ah, Jesus.
What? I have shorts on.
No.
Fuck off.
Why you that? Okay, I deny your deny.
No, denied. I'm the reality check.
Why does it even fucking matter?
What?
Like why do you care so much? Why can't I just deny?
No, I deny.
I thought that's what you said, right? What, you don't care? You don't care anymore that because your brother's gone, you like you have no friends and shit like that?
Sure.
I think that shit that's bullshit. You definitely care about other people. Maybe you don't consider those people your friends, but you definitely have friends. You are not alone.
And what about you?
Oh, I'm alone.
Bullshit.
Why is that bullshit? You don't even... Like, what? What do you...
It's bullshit.
I know people because of what I can do for them.
That's
I know
the same.
people...
That's the same for
no,
me.
that is
no,
not
it
the
is
same.
the same.
People like to be around you because they want to talk to you. They want to hang out to you. Like, with all that, they want to be around you. People don't want to... People don't talk to me because they want to get to know me. People talk to me because I can give them something they want. That's it. And I'm fine with that. I like being alone. You are not alone. So why surround yourself with me? Why do you have to deny my deny? Deny. It's all denied, all right? The reality check shit, done. Denied.
Oh, denied.
Okay. Well, if you want, basically what happened, I don't even remember. Did I tell you about the, disco idea I had?
No.
Well, it was like something where I was gonna, like, pictures.
Yep.
I was gonna have, like, a bunch of people there. It would be like a party thing, it'd be like music playing, all that kind of shit. Everyone would be wearing the same outfit as me. Not this outfit. It was another outfit. It was like a vulture, which, like, you saw me with the saw thing wearing the vulture. All my outfits have that mask.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna have that and like an afro top, and then just whatever else I want to wear below. And the way it was gonna play out was I was gonna call the person about the drop. I was gonna tell them to look around, or at least for a vulture wearing an afro, larger than life, something like that. And then obviously he'd walk in and you see a bunch of people that look exactly like that.